Today we are going to compare and contrast two wildly popular styles of mayonnaise, those being good ol' Americano and the ever-popular Japanese mayonnaise. In recent years, largely due to the growth and massive reach of popular food media, Japanese mayonnaise, specifically Kewpie mayonnaise, has taken the world by storm. But the majesty of Kewpie Mayo is nothing new, right? People have known about it for years, specifically professional cooks and chefs. They love it for a reason. For comparison's sake, I've chosen two wildly popular brands that I believe to be a good base level for each category, right? Japanese and American. Those being Kewpie mayonnaise on the Japanese side and Hellmann's on the American. It's not to say that these are the only brands worth talking about, right? There's a lot of good stuff out there. It's just that both of these brands are highly recognizable and a reasonable example of both styles. A fresh bottle. All right, for starters, we're just gonna get right into it, right? People love Kewpie Mayo, they love Japanese mayo because it has MSG in it. But don't tweak just yet, right? This could probably be the topic of a whole nother video, probably video series. MSG is not the devil powder that people might think it is. It's glutamic acid attached to a salt, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm a scientist, but if it's found in breast milk, mushrooms, and Parmesan cheese, then I'm okay with putting it in my food. Another differentiator from Japanese mayonnaise compared to American is that Japanese stuff only uses egg yolks, where American mayonnaise uses the whole egg. And that just makes for a slightly off-white color / a bit of a looser mayonnaise compared to the American stuff. Now, the acid in Japanese mayonnaise is usually rice wine vinegar and or apple cider vinegar, where in the American stuff, it's usually lemon juice concentrate and or distilled white vinegar. A lot of the times they just mix vinegars and different acid components. And classically, there is not any sugar included in Japanese mayonnaise, where in America, of course, in typical American fashion, it's sugar-laced. Now, I couldn't post this video without, of course, talking about this stuff, Miracle Whip, which is hardly a miracle. A little condiment history for you here. Miracle Whip was actually unveiled by Kraft Foods in the 30s at the World's Fair here in Chicago, so Miracle Whip is made with less eggs and an array of secret spices that Kraft will never tell anybody, but that's basically what allows it to be cheaper, right? They use less eggs, so less actual animal product goes into this, so, you know, it's cheaper. It's basically pre-World War II, like, I don't even know what to call it, like survival food, pretty much. Now, some people love this stuff. It does have a cult following. Other people love to hate it. Lots of people, like, really despise this stuff. Personally, me, I mean, I don't really have anything. I'm kind of indifferent about it. I mean, do I care? It's like, why do I even think and care about it when regular mayonnaise exists? It's like, we're not in the Great Depression anymore. Hopefully that won't happen in our lifetimes, but if it does, we have this. This comparison would not be complete without a taste test, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, we're gonna start with the classic Hellmann's here. Good old Americana. Bottoms on. It does have like a distinct taste. I don't think there are any special spices in here, but I don't know. There's a distinct taste to Hellmann's, especially compared to Kewpie. But I mean, you know what, you love it. The biggest chunk is the Kewpie chunk, which I will take a bite of. All right, obviously there's a lot going on in the sandwich, but that's kind of the point, right? You want to see like what the mayonnaise, what it brings to the sandwich and what it adds, takes away from it. And dude, Kewpie's just superior. It's MSG. It's like, it's got that depth and like that you're looking for in a turkey sando. This next and last piece of the puzzle is Miracle Whip. I'm gonna go into it with an open mind. I'm gonna cleanse my palate. In a weird way, and reminds me of like going to like day camp and eating those like free turkey and ham sandwiches that they would like give away on white bread and people would like cut the crust off of them. It just tastes like fake to me. I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's the spices and maybe that's why people like it, which is chill. It's just not for me. I'm on team, you know, regular mayo. And of regular mayo, I mean, you already knew it was coming, but Kewpie takes the cake, so. Dude, that's nice. Okay, that's it. Pretty straightforward and to the point. Plain and simple, both mayonnaises can be used interchangeably. I feel like this is a cliche, chefy thing to say, but I myself am partial to the Japanese variety, and that's because MSG is a god particle. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did dig it, be sure to, you know, subscribe to the channel. If you consider yourself an omnivorous learner, subscribe to the channel, join the team, dude. I also post videos to my Instagram and TikTok, which you might like if you like more spazzier videos than this even. And I shall see you next week, so toodaloo.